There was once a boy named Rohan who believed that life had not been fair to him. He lived in a small town with his mother, who worked tirelessly as a tailor to make ends meet. Their home was simple: 2 small rooms, a leaky roof during monsoons, and an old fan that groaned each summer night. Rohan often compared his life to others. His classmates had fancy shoes, shiny bicycles, and weekend trips to the city. He had hand-me-down books and a pair of sandals that squeaked when it rained. "Why is life so unfair?" he would grumble. His mother would smile and say, "Because, my son, you're counting what you don't have instead of what you do." But he never understood what she meant. One winter morning, Rohan's school organized a trip to a nearby orphanage. He didn't want to go. He thought it would be boring. But his teacher insisted, so he went, sulking all the way. The orphanage was smaller than he expected. The children there had no parents, few toys, and worn-out clothes. Yet they ran around laughing, their eyes bright with joy. One of the boys, Arjun, came up to him and said, "Want to play football?" Rohan nodded half-heartedly. They kicked around a torn ball on the dusty ground, and soon Rohan found himself laughing too. After the game, Arjun offered him a biscuit. Just one, the only thing he had saved from lunch. "For you," he said cheerfully. Rohan hesitated. "Aren't you hungry?" he asked. Arjun grinned. "I'm thankful I still have one to share." That simple sentence struck something deep in Rohan's heart. When the visit ended, Rohan looked around at the children waving goodbye, their faces glowing with happiness despite having so little. On the bus ride home, he stared out the window in silence. For the first time, he realized how rich he truly was. He had a home, a mother who loved him, food on his plate, and a future ahead. That night, when his mother placed dinner in front of him, he whispered softly, "Thank you, Ma." She looked surprised, then smiled, her tired eyes glistening. From that day on, Rohan began a small ritual. Every morning before leaving for school, he would list 3 things he was thankful for. Sometimes it was big. "I'm thankful for my mother." Sometimes small. "I'm thankful for the sunlight." And strangely, the more thankful he became, the more blessings seemed to appear. One day, his teacher noticed his neat handwriting and entered him in a letter-writing competition. Rohan won the first prize, a brand new set of books. A few months later, a kind neighbor gifted his mother a sewing machine, saying he felt she deserved it for her honesty. Slowly, life began to feel lighter, fuller, better. Rohan still didn't have fancy shoes or a new bicycle, but his heart was no longer filled with complaints. Gratitude had made room for joy, and joy had invited abundance in. Years later, as a grown man, Rohan often spoke to children at his old school. His message was always the same. The universe listens. The more you thank it, the more it gives you to be thankful for. Gratitude doesn't change what you have, it changes how you see it. When he looked back, he realized that his life hadn't magically transformed overnight. What had changed was his heart. By being thankful, he had stopped waiting for happiness and started living it. The universe, it seemed, had simply mirrored his gratitude, returning it tenfold, quietly, beautifully. Moral of the story: gratitude doesn't give you more. It shows you how much you already have. When you appreciate life's blessings, happiness and abundance follow naturally.